Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, back into our PBEM challenge, and things have heated up on the island of Borneo. We'll get to that in a minute. It is now August 15th, 1943. Let's look at the turn report, which you can tell I was already checking out. Allies are delivering resources to China still. UK anti-sub warfare is up to 1943. That always helps. China's assault advance. This is excellent. Up to 1942. All of those Chinese units are going to advance eventually. Eventually, it takes a little bit to filter that through depending on their supply situation. But they're now up to a 1942. Gets them a little closer to mano-y-mano with the Japanese as far as being able to fight it out. In 43, the Japanese could potentially be up to a 1944, but they're probably still at a 43. U.S. gets a lot of landing ships. We're going to need those. Convoy attacks, they happened all over. We seem to be having a lot of luck with our bomber groups hitting these convoy lanes, a lot more than the submarines, which still haven't done a whole lot, to be honest with you. Japan's 10th Air Division was destroyed. Their Taifu tofu. Well, it doesn't quite taste like meat. Taifu coastal group was sunk. Japan invades the UK. He landed trips, troops here on Borneo. As you can see, a pretty strong unit that he decided to bring over here. I wonder where that. Oh, it looks like he came straight out of Manila. Well, we ought to just go right over there and land. That would be quite a shocker. Uh, well, we may. We'll see if we can get in there. Um, okay, we've got a bunch of units without supply sources now because we did get some supply in here to Tarakan. We are not getting any over to Kuala Balat, and this unit is now completely out of supply, as is this unit, for that matter, as is the plane group. So we got to figure out, do we want to take these carriers over here? They currently have a range, so the Wasp has a range of 4. So we can't quite, I mean, we're going to have to move and then get over there. What do we know that we've got over here? Unknown ships, 1 ship. Okay, that was a transport, I believe, maybe. I don't know. It says and transport. Here he's got 4 carriers and 2 battleships. All right, so that's the main problem. Now, we may be best off to go and attack this unit, kind of set our carriers out here. If he wants to take us on, that's fine. What all do we have in theater here? We've got 4 carriers here, the Hornet, Lexington 2, Wasp, and Wasp 2. We've got a lot of battleships. Um, Essentially, we've got a little bit more than he's got here. Now, our carriers are a 1943, I think, in all cases. Carrier operations 43. I'm guessing his carriers are probably a year ahead of us. He's probably got a little bit better carriers. We do have full anti-air screens on all of these, not on all of these. So these guys will probably leave over here and try to blow up some more stuff on this side. He's got 2 ships. He's got a sub here. He's got 3 ships. He's got unknown ships. Okay. Now, could we come around here? If we came around here. Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty to bring it around this side. I don't want to go that way. I do not want to go that way. Now, this is kind of annoying. If I did want to go around this way, why would the game stop me from doing that? But if I click here, that's 1 operation point. It's only costing us 1 to get over here. Um, this unit, since they don't have the air screens, I think I'm going to keep trying to blast away here, here. Well, I can't quite get to that one, so I'll have to do here, maybe do the sub, something like that. And this, now you can only put 6 carriers in a group, in 1 task force. I'm tempted to take 2 of these carriers, put them in here, and come around. That would take an operation point. So I'd have to bring these guys first, bring 2 more second, skedaddle out of here with the rest. Um, I could also sit here with these carriers and move the battleships up here. Do. Hmm. Well, let's think about that one for a moment. We've got more stuff to do. Sorry, I'll turn the logistics off so you get a really good view. Now, see, these guys, they did get some supply this time, but their effectiveness is way down because they were out of supply for several turns. This unit, unfortunately, oh, I say unfortunately, fortunately, we can get him down here to Tarkin. So let's actually do that. All right, so we'll put him in at Tarkin. Now, Tarkin's a level 3 port. What does that mean exactly? Well, it can supply up to 60 strength points. Well, we've got 11 with the Marines, 17, that's 28. This would be 44. That puts us at 55. Okay, we can do it. Let's actually put him on priority repair. We'll do the same with that unit. Let's turn logistics back on for just a second. This unit's going to have to get the heck out of there. He's going to have to go back here and try to get supply. He's completely out at this point, and I don't see any way of getting him back in supply other than just to come back this way. So this unit could get destroyed next turn. He's 16 of 20. He's got 40% effectiveness. I think maybe we can get him out, over to here so he starts to get supply again. And as I said, the port of Tarakan will provide, 60, and we've got like 55 strength points here. That does not count these guys who also are going to need some supply, and they're completely out at this point. So that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. I was trying to think of a better word for that. It's not good. Let's go to our deployment schedule. Again, we've got anti-air and coastal for the Brits. Still not exactly sure where to put those down. We've got some Marines ready for the United States of America. Um, sure, we'll put them right there. Nothing for the Soviet Union, the Chinese, nada. The Australians have a new division ready to go as they just keep adding division after division. I guess we'll put it right there, and let's. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Canada, okay. Next time the Canadians get something new, the Communists know. India has yet another infantry corps that's now on the map. Um, I don't know. Maybe I should put something like this back here at Bombay. I think I'll actually do that. A stronger Bombay is just so important. Were he to land at Bombay, it would cause so many problems. So I'll probably just rail this unit out next turn, and just let him sit at Bombay. Um, New Zealand, nothing. Okay. Let's go to the combat log for last time. There was quite a bit of combat. We'll just flip through the partisan activity so you can see it. Supply interdiction. We're interdicting here. There's nothing to interdict, so okay. Monado. We're actually right. So this is Japanese now here at Monado, the air base or the airfield here. We're actually interdicting that just by sitting here. So they couldn't get anything in there. They don't have anything sitting there. Henderson Field, we're trying to interdict this one, destroying 55 stockpile. Is this doing a whole hell of a lot of good? I don't know. I don't know. Convoy attack out here, we got nothing done. He's only got 4 escorts. Bombers destroyed 1 Merchant Marine out in that lane. We tried again, got no joy there. Surface attack. Doo-doo-doo. His subs achieved surprise. That didn't do him a whole lot of good, unfortunately for him. Enemy fleet spotted. Okay, we don't know what they are. Naval strike. 10th Air Division was trying to hit us. So they're trying to hit us here out of the Philippines. He took 1 loss. We took none. He tried again. He took 3. We took 1. Okay. Um, oh, 13th Air Division. So this air division hit us over here. This is that other carrier force that I'm bringing, that includes the Hermes. So, it says 4 carriers. Think of it as 3, but he took 2, we took 0. We had carrier interdiction here. This was last turn, right? We remember this. We sunk that coastal group. Invasion Borneo. So he landed here, trying to get rid of some of these. If we lose these two, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we'd rather not, obviously, but it's got me thinking about, how much do we risk here? We'll see. Enemy fleet spotted. Okay, there's three more ships. We've got land combat here. Oh, okay, we killed one of his generals, it seems, attacking units. The Axis was attacking. We took a loss, but we held. We got hit there again, and that time we retreated. Whoops. Okay. Cyan, we got hit. They took one. Every time he's attacked into Cyan, it's been good for us. 1-1 with a hold, 1-0 with a hold, but it does look like he eventually gets driven back. He took one and held, 1-1 and held, then he took one and finally retreated. This is kind of weak right here. I don't know. I think I probably need to move a couple of things up this way anyway. We were trying to break through here. That's part of it, but maybe I'll just like have this guy reverse out, something like that. Current turn, we got partisan activities, and we've got a supply interdiction into Tarkin. Now, I was talking about how with a level 3 port, we would get 60 in. Well, we actually 40 of that got destroyed. I mean, it was enough to resupply us somewhat. I mean, we got 3 weeks supply or 3 weeks. Why do I keep saying that? 3 turns supply into these guys, but it was basic supply. Their effectiveness is not very strong. Um, okay, let's go to the reports and just look at forces, see how that's playing out. I mean, you can see how much air we have and naval. It's just almost overwhelming right now at this point. Casualties, he's just taken an absolute boatload of casualties. Okay. War panel, how are we doing? You guys like to look at the victory points. The Brits up to 398. That's not good enough, folks. Let's build a comment while we're here. US, let's try to crack the codes. Ah, shoot. Now we can still build a comment. Haha, take that. I guess I hadn't looked at that for a couple turns. US is up to 206 on the victory scale. Soviet Union's doing great as they sit around and watch the festivities. China building. I feel like we're doing pretty well in China. And then those are the four majors. That's all you get. Advancements. UK, we're still doing the same thing here. We just clicked over for anti-sub. That took us to 1943. What did that do exactly? Well, I guess eventually this even helps your air combat. Well, it did in 1942. We did not advance there. It's still that cumulative one. Sub stayed the same. Anti-air stayed the same. Defense went from a 1 to a 2. Okay, now next time we bump up one anti-air, anti-sub, air combat. 1944 anti-subs were very helpful, it seems. Okay. Well, with the U.S., oh, we're 1 day away from those becoming 1943 assault troops. That would be very helpful. As you can see, that will give us one more in firearms and also give them one in anti-air, uh, above what they had before. So, okay, great. Um, all this looks fine. Carrier operations were 112 days away from going to 1944. I'm kind of scared to get too over my skis when it comes to these carriers. We're looking pretty good right now, but I am going to do this attack. We got to get more into Tarakan. Now, once again, that's 2 ships. We're just going to do a carrier strike. Well, now that's interesting, right? Because we could take these battleships kind of on their own up here as well. But man, that doesn't leave us with much to hold on to. So what I'm thinking about doing is moving the battleships right up here next to it, doing a surface attack with them, right? But they would be completely, well, I guess these guys would be flying over the top of them though, right? I mean, they would interdict anything that came this way. Ew, I hate to put those battleships out on their own though. We're also getting very low on supplies when it comes to these units. Now that we've taken those Saigon, nope, Kamran, that's a 4, that's a 2. Bangkok is an 8. We can come back into Bangkok. Um, but we would actually need to move to do that. Here, let's see. All right, so one movement is going to bring him here with the Yorktown, Saratoga, Lexington, and the Hermes. He's also got a lot of battleships. He's actually got a lot of cruisers and destroyers with him as well. Okay, okay. I think I'm kind of coming upon a plan here. But let's go move these guys first. So I already put this Indian unit down here. He's going to go into Bombay. It's because he's an infantry corps small. I want to make sure we really protect Bombay. Um, so therefore, I'm not going to rail him out this turn. I'm sure we could get away with it, but why take any chances here? We've got a strong unit in Rangoon. I think I'll. Do, 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 do. There's no chance he's landing in Rangoon, right? I mean, I say as I is that just hope? Potentially, we've got all of these units coming down the road. Let's get the Americans. How are we looking? Only 19 transports for the Americans right now. Let's keep these guys moving down the road. Fine, we'll pass up Chittagong. Well, you know what? If we're really trying to min-max this thing, that works better. Let's do it that way. All right, on we go. We'll move this around to Chittagong eventually. They're just going to come down this road and, I don't know, start filling in places as we take Brits and American to other places. Brits and Americans. What's he got? 20 of 20. So, oh, okay. So the Brits do have 30 transports right now. Do I land over here at Sarawak and try to take Sarawak? Now he's got air around. All right. Well, while we're down here, let's try to bomb something with these bombers if we can. Not really seeing anything though. Nothing's lighting up red. Okay. Um, can't bomb with that. Air. Let's try this airstrike out here. Nothing and nothing. We took one, he took zero. Bum, bum, bum. Let's try this again. Now we took one, he took zero again. These fighters out here? We took one, he took zero again. Okay, okay, I'm done with that. My gosh, I hate when that happens. One of the things I want to do though is use up any operation points he may have because I do think what I'll do, this is 10 of 10. Oh, that's 30 of 30. Do I have enough landing ships for the Brits? No, we've only got 16 landing ships. Shoot. Shoot fire! Okay. We really can't do anything there until they get more transports and landing ships. What I was thinking about doing is taking this unit and taking this unit and attacking over here at Sarawak. It's indicating to us it's a quote-unquote small formation. Next time, well, I say next time, we could do it this time. Why don't we hit this unit? All right, nothing doing there. Unfortunately. Now we could send this guy over here and have him try to battle it out, but I just don't think he's got enough strength. Let's look at the deployment schedule. We get more landing ships August 21st, so next turn, and then September 4th. So in 2 turns, we'll get over here to Sarawak. Mm, Dang. All right. It's slowing us down a little bit. We've got Indian troops ready to move in there. Once we get into Sarawak, we can also move these planes over here to help. Right. Okay. Well, not a whole lot else we can do there. These planes are doing great work. They're out here in the convoy lanes. They're really shutting down anything and everything he can do out here. He wants to come out of Tavoy. He's got 20 points. Well, let's rail him down here. All right, he's going to take his spot. I mean, we've got another 30 strength unit. We really, it was just because I haven't played the game that much. I have now at this point, but when we first started this game, I hadn't. And you got to be building transports and landing ships damn near every turn as the Americans. Now this unit still won't move. This has got to be a bug. Am I crazy about that? I mean, he's got supply. I mean, why can this American? Oh, he can switch places with him. Do I want to do that? He can't attack there, so I guess I do. Let's do that and see if we can unstick him. Or can he just not move in China? Like, I don't understand what's going on with that. If somebody knows, and I'm sure one of you out there does, there's got to be a reason for that. I mean, I guess it could be a bug, but is there something holding me back moving an American troop in China? I mean, I just don't know. For some reason, that's not working for me. Can we attack here? 2 to 1? Okay, that's 4 to 1, all on his own. Yeah, well, hell, let's do that. All right, we knock him back. Now the, oh, wow. All right. This guy got a little closed off back there, but he's going to head for Wen Chao maybe, or do you head for Wen Chao? Or do you head for Wen Chao? Who's going to Wen Chao? Who's on first? Um, all right, we got to get him some supply. I think the best way to do that. How far could you go? Okay, so let's do this. Let's do that. Start trying to pour through this gap a little bit. Um, can we attack here? It's 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 3 to 2, 3 to 2, 1 to 2. All right, that's a fairly strong unit. I don't want us to get crazy here. Who am I kidding? We're already crazy. Let's go right there for now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can go there. That's fine. Now we've kind of got this group a little stretched out. Again, I don't want to get too nuts here, but if we get into Wen Chao, that's helpful, certainly. I don't think there are any other decent attacks along here. Um, that's a strong unit. We gotta watch out for that one. He goes 3 to 2 if he goes here. Crud. 1 to 1. Don't like that. 1 to 2. All right, he's dropping back here in the middle a little bit. Let's cross the river. Not exactly sure why he would let us do that, to be honest with you. That doesn't seem wise, allowing people to just, to allow us to cross this river here. That's such a defensible spot. Let's move him up. 3 to 2. Happens. Okay, he can only go there. Let's get him across the river if we can. All right. So these guys, again, that's 3 to 2. Do. It's a trap, Jim. I don't know. Let's just leave him back up here. This 4 of 5, maybe I bring around this way. I feel like if we get a breakthrough here, we're really, really cooking with gas at that point. Um, for now, I think I'll bring him right up there. And now let's get the headquarters up here. I'm bringing this headquarters over because, quite frankly, why not? Um, put him in Changsha. We're just not getting threatened out here at all. If we do start to get some kind of threat, we will do something about it. But okay, so these are all 3 to 2 right now. Not great attack odds. How far do I want to push this is really the question. So that's a 25 of 30. Oh hell, let's go for it a little bit. That's a strong unit. I don't like the looks of that. Move him forward 1. Move him up there. I don't want to get too far here. If he pushes back on us right there, that's not good mojo. Um, All right, let's look at our logistics too. Yeah, I'm getting a little too far out there when it comes to these guys. This guy's completely out now. Again, well, he was this turn too. Got to get him into Win Chow, and we'll start getting hopefully some supply through there. The communists, what are you doing? Um, he's fine. He's sitting here on a 9. He's doubly dug in. We'll just leave him here. That all looks okay. Uh, okay, we've got this stuff out here. We could fly our planes out this way, um, and put even more pressure on him. Or, oh, I see. Oh, I see. Let's go bomb some stuff. Let's try to do this. Let's try to take out some of this before we have to use our carriers. We took 0. We took 1. He took 8 air. Wow. Okay, let's go look at the combat log and see exactly what happened there. We failed to find the enemy the first time. Got it. Okay. Then we did a naval strike here. Our bomber group, we lost 1 point. He lost 1 point on a battleship. Now, I thought I saw. I guess I'm wrong. Huh. Okay. Cool. Well, I like that. That's fun. He's done. Now let's try this bomber. Well, let's hit the same group. Why not? I mean, he's taking air damage. I'm seeing that correctly, right? We put 2 more damage on that. All right. Now let's go look at those in the combat log. These 2 naval strikes. We took 1 point of damage. His destroyer took 1 point, and then wow, we got 2 points in on a carrier with taking 1 point of our own. Well, that was a lot more productive than flying them into Taiwan. I'll tell you that. All right, let's just do it. It's time to go. It's just a matter of how I want to do it. I think I want to keep these battleships with the carriers. I just don't think that's the chance. If I was desperate here, I would have the carriers attack. Well, I would take the battleships out, park them right next to here, then have the carriers attack. Let's do a carriers. Oh, whoops. Right, right, right. All right, cool. Don't forget to do that. Got to get them in fleet mode. Let's hit there. Hey, all right. Damage 2, 1 sunk. All right, so let's go look at that carrier strike. That was just a little coastal group. We lost nothing, so that's awesome. Okay, now then, do I hit this way or do I try to take out his subs? I can't get to that guy. Let's hit there. Ooh, I sunk 1 and damaged 1, but didn't get them both. Gosh darn it. Um, oh, hell's bells. Let's go for it. 1, 2. This will get, these have all got a range of 4. Now we're going to get interdicted immediately. This is probably taking way too great of a risk. We could just clear all of this out. For some reason, I'm really worried about Kuala Balat, but I don't know why. Um, hmm. Do I just move this unit down here? What's his effectiveness? It's still a 50. He's only at an 8 of a 10, 8 and 10. I feel like I can get him down here and get him some supply. Now this unit's probably lost, but 1 small core, Indian small core is not going to be the difference in this game. We've also, like I said, we've got this carrier group over here that we can bring up. Um, yeah, I can't put him in here. I'm pretty certain of that. You can only have 6 carriers. Let's try it. Nope, that's what oh, okay, well, we can't have more than 20 in the fleet. All right, same idea. Let's bring him, let's say here. Sure. Okay, they didn't find us from the air. Carrier strike. All right, off they go. 2 damage, 1 sunk. What did we sink there? Combat log. Carrier strike. It's another torpedo boat division, so I kind of like having all these guys in the same area. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I mean, gosh, I could go over here and that could potentially be the end of all of this, right? No, he's got two ships here, unknown ships there. All right, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. I could come over here, four carriers on four carriers. He's got two battleships. I've got a boatload of battleships. But you know what? I just don't see the upside in that for us. Oh, did not find the enemy fleet. Oh, we didn't find him again. What the heck? This guy's a ninja. Um, okay. Well then, let's put the sub into Bangkok. I could put it in here or Kamran. He's got no damage. He's only got interesting. He's actually only got. Let's put him on fleet mode. Let's take him down here and let's try to do that. Gosh darn it! Where is this guy? Nobody knows. All right, but that kind of protects all of that. I don't think there's a whole lot else we can do here. I'm going to try to pull out of here. He's still got 15 to 20. Let's try to get him to some kind of supply down here. He can have Kuala Balat back. We're on to Tarakan. We will, once I get these guys supplied up, we'll then try to push to Bali Poppin. We can always come back here. We're going to come over to Sarawak as soon as we have transports. I just think that was the safer play. We've got 1st Marine and U.S. headquarters here that could come into Tarakan. Uh, I mean, at some point, we're just not going to have enough supply unless we go take Bali Poppin. But we could supply, we could do port supply with these guys next turn. So maybe that is what I do. We've also got, oh yeah, I forgot. We've got a whole nother carrier group that we can bring up here. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to. And one of the reasons I'm going to anyway, is these guys are going to have to go get supply next time. Oh shit. Did we take some damage there? I guess we did. Let's go look at that. I like the interdiction in this game. It makes it a lot more, sorry, current turn, carrier interdiction. Oh my gosh, we lost. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Um, hold on. Does that make sense? Let's go look at this really fast. We've got what in here? The Essex, the Bunker Hill. Okay, we actually got the much better of that. I thought we got the worse of that. Um, he interdicted. Now it's hard for me to tell how in the hell his carriers. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five. Wow, what has he got? Like, oh, maybe these are carriers as well. Ooh, this could turn into a battle royale. But if we go look at that combat log. Gee whiz, I'm having a hard time with that. There we go. Carrier interdiction. Allies attacking. That can't be true because we've got attacking carriers. So it was the Axis attacking. I've noticed that a few times. That's wrong. And it confuses me. He's got light carriers, other carriers out here. We had carriers. He took 5 air-to-air losses, 2 from AA gun losses as well. So he took 7 plane losses. The Kaga took 1. Junyo took 2. This battleship took 2. The cruiser destroyer took 2. We took 3 air-to-air losses and 2 AA gun losses, and the Arizona was sunk. Well, we can always look at it. We were playing on borrowed time with the Arizona, right? At least it didn't sink at Pearl Harbor. We've now got 10, 13, 17 carriers in the area. He has some. He has some. Let's go down here and look at our plane situation. All right, they all at least still have 5. Wow. Okay, that was cool as hell. Okay. These Must no, it's one ship. It's got to be this guy. They must have a range of six. Yeah, I'm seeing four carriers, two battleships, and if we look at that combat log again, um, well, no, that's a lot more carriers than that. Maybe those are his other carriers. Well, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. We've got him outnumbered out here. I'll tell you that much. And then next time we can try to supply the port here, and put more supply in. And if and when these guys get over here, we can try to supply them from the beachhead. These carriers are going to have to get out of here though. But we've pretty much decimated any chance he has of interdicting this port, at least for the time being. Um, okay. Well, all that went on. Wow, a lot of action. We had American stuff come through, another carrier, the Intrepid. Where do I want to base the carriers now? I really want to just put them in Bangkok. I think that's what we'll do. I don't want him to roam alone though. For now, you know what? For now, I'm just going to put him in at Sydney. I don't want a carrier out there. They're eventually going to have to refuel, and we'll go meet up. Um, we've got these subs, the Hawkbill. Okay, I mean they're actually ready to go, and they could do some beachhead supply if we really wanted them to. Let's go out here. Let's say here. I don't want to get near their planes. Let's go here. Oh, I swear to goodness, I've never seen a harder uh, unit to find. Um, Surely he's used most of his air up out here. Could we come land with these guys? We got 172 landing ships. Let's go put First Marine down right here as we go try to take Balikpapan. Ooh, okay. That came from a whole different direction. You got to be so careful about that interdiction. All right, he's on the map. That's not good odds. Um, all right, we're going to leave him for a turn. He's going to go back and try to get supply. This guy can move out. They can help each other. If nothing else, he can move around the edge. He should be fine. And then we've got the headquarters, I believe, can come straight into Balikpapan, or sorry, Tarakan, and add to our woes of not having enough supply. But okay, I think one of the reasons I want to do that. He's 11 of 15. He's now got full supply. All right, next turn. Well, you know what? I don't want this guy to bust us down this way. So let's go there first. We've got a bomber group in there now. No way he could land there. We would absolutely just devastate all that. Okay, Intrepid's in. We've got other Australian units. We could maybe rail something somewhere. May as well rail some of these a little further north. We'll put him up by Townsville. That's fine. Don't forget about the Canadians. They're ready to rumble. We could put him on a transport eventually. We just don't have enough transports. Nothing there. We could ship a division out this way, though. I guess, shit, I don't know. Is that worth it? Is it worth starving out Henderson Field? I don't think so. Let's actually get these guys coming up here to help. Um, hmm. Let's put these guys for now. I'm just going to put them like here. Oh, we have the Pompano as well. Kind of forgotten about him. Let's see what he can do. Let's get him, yeah, I don't know, here. Sure, let's give it a shot. Can they find him? No! We can only spot him. Does he even exist? No one knows. No one knows. All right. I think I'm going to call that an episode. This one's running a little longer than usual. You can see, who doesn't have supply, where it's a problem. Uh, good progress. It's fun. Once we break this at Borneo, I think this game is going to completely break wide open if it hasn't already. And then we've got island hopping to do. Hell, I don't know. We're only a little ways past the halfway point in 43. We'll be fine. Let's take this off actually and look at some of these units. Do I have anything that's an individual? Yeah, hey, look at there. There's an individual division. So we can get him on a transport to Australia. Off you go, my friend. And then this unit can move down there. All right. We'll ship more stuff out next time. All right. This has been Strategy Gaming Dojo. I'll talk to you next time. Have a good one.